everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, 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 and Omega move. And we've come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Takashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4-foot tall. So worms will come on out here on the floor, so we can work our bodies like never before. Break.
Pretty jacked in that video, man. That guy has got
Yeah,
some
I know.
guns on him. He's got some guns on him, man. Like don't fuck with Lamar. So, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, I gotta ask you, Patrick. We've listened to that introduction for quite a long time, and I've always meant to ask you: do you actually have the soundtrack to that movie, like on vinyl?
No.
No.
I do not. It would be a pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just curious if you might have it or not. Hello, AZ Mick.
I do not.
Hello, and that might be something to look. I might, when I'm down and around there, I might actually look for that, because I've always had a soft spot for that whole movie in general. So
You've had a soft spot for Revenge of the Nerds.
oh yeah, that movie is fantastic, man.
There-
Nerds.
That's my pie.
Yeah.
But that's my pie.
Hair pie. Oh man.
We've got Bush.
Yeah, I'm sick of this. Pan down.
People are
There you go.
eating like cereal with beer instead of milk.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, that's disgusting.
I know that.
I've done some shit in my day, man, but not that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quality digestion there with the beer and cereal. Oh man. Hello, Satan Roax of Vivo. Hello, Cleveland. Yeah, sure, should be interesting.
Yeah. So, wow, we have a
All
special
right.
guest tonight.
Better Ramazan. How you doing, buddy?
Look,
Good,
it's like,
you guys.
Good.
it's close to the Toronto meetup when Ed shows up on the live stream. But yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get here for a few weeks anyway. Got home early. Zoe says hi.
Yeah,
Zoe.
hey, Zoe.
What is happening, Katie? Yes.
Other way.
We were just discussing the whole meetup thing. I should probably start this.
Yeah,
Let me know if the music's too loud.
I don't hear any music.
It's coming.
It's fine in my ears.
Hey, Darren, Rebs, Andy, Mick.
Andy G, revs per minute. Darren, Mr. Mick. It's not going to be a long stream tonight because I'm exhausted. I rode my bike in the heat today, and I fucking just like.
That's okay. I got to get up in the morning too, a bit earlier too, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's going to be 106. So if I'm going to ride my bike tomorrow, I've got to leave at like about 7 in the morning. So,
Holy shit. You guys are getting hit hard, eh, with the heat.
yeah. It's been pretty mild though, so I can't really.
So Ed, while we have you here, so Patrick was saying that you have a hotel downtown, right?
I'm at the Holiday Inn. Yeah.
Okay, so we agreed that you're gonna come pick me up on that day, right? So Patrick was saying it might be, if he's close enough to you, maybe you can grab him and you guys can both come down, pick me up, and then we can go down and start hunting for stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I
sounds
think
good.
I looked, the Patrick's hotel in mine. It's I think it's at a half hour by car or
A half hour by car? Really?
probably because of traffic.
Yeah, it's probably that. Like, it depends on when you look it up. The app will account for that. If you go earlier in the morning, it probably won't be that bad because everything
But
comes into downtown like later, right?
Hey, man.
But you said you were downtown, right?
Yeah,
You know how big
supposed to-
downtown is? It's big, man.
Let me get my street address.
Hey, Vance, how you doing?
Evening, gentlemen. Ed, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Mark,
Yes, sir. How you doing?
all right.
I enjoyed your latest Led Zeppelin 45s there.
Yeah. Got some good ones in there.
Hey, did you get your record yet?
If I did, it's at my parents' house. So I haven't been
Okay.
out there this weekend. Yeah.
It
I
shows
don't send any
delivered.
from here because the mail sucks.
Okay, it shows delivered according to Ed. So.
Yeah, my dad always sends a picture. I think I did.
Cool.
And,
Just want to make sure everybody got it.
I think he should be good. But I'd have to look.
Mhm.
I think I saw the box. He sent me a bunch of stuff.
Mark, Carlton Street.
Oh yeah, Carlton Street. That's like right by where Maple Leaf Gardens used to be. Wow, you're like square downtown, yeah.
Young Street and Carlton.
Yeah, Young. That's where I used to always get off at the subway. I think even Darren there will remember that's like there was like a subway get off point there. I think it was actually Carlton Street.
Is that what came from you, Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. So I'm on 75 Lower Simcoe Street.
Yeah, you're down by the water.
Okay, you're closer to the water. It might sound like it's a really long drive to get to it, but it probably really won't be at that time, you know. You got a nice spot probably, Patrick, if you're by the water.
I don't know. I didn't book that shit, dude. I'm just along for the ride, man. Just doing it.
What's up,
Patrick's
Rev?
living large. He has everybody like booking
Mick.
hotels for him, and
Mick.
you know.
Well, I mean, here's the secret, man. What you do is it's like you intentionally fuck up one time, and then you're never allowed to book a hotel again. So there you go. This is
All
how
right,
you
Vince, go
navigate. This is how you navigate those things.
Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland's here. Hello, Cleveland.
All of
Yeah, and
Cleveland is here.
I'll get that zero demos out to you too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate that. That's fair.
So-
I don't know what else I can make up for that Megadeth.
That sounds like a fair trade to me.
Actually, Patrick, can you turn it down just a
Okay,
hair?
with
A little hard to
Can
hear
I-
the other guys.
I'll see what else I got, but all right.
Can I smuggle records into Canada?
I don't see why not.
Right?
I've gone across the border with stuff first, but I just let, if there's a box in the back seat, I just let them look at it and whatever.
Well, I'm flying, but you know.
Yeah.
So.
You might have an easier time, you know.
Yeah, it's a carry-on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to go through
You just go
customs.
through customs, yeah, and they flip through it, and there's no.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to declare. You know, if I have like 10 records with me, it's like
As long as your bag doesn't smell of weed or doesn't have food in it, then the dogs
Yeah.
won't bug you, and then you'll go pretty much through.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good there.
Yeah.
And I just roll all the windows down, the back windows, because it's got the black glass. I just roll all the windows down on both sides so they can see in, and I've never had a problem.
Because of my back, because I have a bad back. I've been like on disability for so long because of my back. But for traveling by airport, it's always been very convenient because I'll just bring a cane. Or the one time when we wanted to really get through a bad lineup, my friend put me in a wheelchair, and he brought me into the customs thing, and they just said, "Oh, gentlemen, no, you don't have to worry about come this way, please." And they bypassed us through the whole line, and just went through. And he just said, I'm his caretaker. I help him with his stuff because he has a bad back and everything. And that was it. I went through it. It's a great trick, but I mean, I wouldn't do it all the time. But
Hey,
I've got enough metal in me that I could probably say
Yeah.
I need a wheelchair. So
yeah.
And when's the rush show?
a week from today.
Yeah, he's going Sunday.
How exciting!
Yeah. Like I said, they better not play all of Vulture Fire. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
No, they're not changing the
No.
set list until they go to Europe.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's pretty. Unless they later, in another month or two or something, they decide to. But it seems pretty set.
Yeah, they're not going to change it till they go overseas. I guarantee you they won't change it until then because they're going to have time off.
You don't think something might change? They're playing here till December. You don't think something might song or two?
Well, maybe they might put in a song here. Like I told Patrick, they're in Toronto.
Yeah, it's
Ben
structured.
Mink and those guys live around here, and Ben Mink played on Losing It. Will they put Losing It in on this set? Who knows? But I don't know. Right?
Yeah. I mean, with all the production, the films and everything, I get how it's kind of structured, and it does let them switch out a song here and there, which is
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got lighting cues and shit they've got to do. So.
yeah, it's a heck of a production with the films and the whole thing, man. Even that little tank behind, and I keep pointing this out to a lot of people, they don't see it. That tank behind Eddie, I keep saying that. Getty, that little like. If you look in the little portal, man, there's all these little films going on there.
Yeah.
So when I was on his side, you know, you can see like a Dalmatian swimming in the water. I saw Chad Smith in there. I saw Bubbles in there, and then just a bunch of other images and stuff. So it was kind of neat to see that. But if you're sitting far back, you totally miss out on that, you know. So
yeah, of course.
It's kind of neat. In my videos, you can see some things, and I didn't notice it till later too. And I don't know why I didn't pan over more to capture that stuff. You know, but
I don't even know where I'm sitting. I don't have my tickets yet, so.
Oh, you
I'm sure you got a good seat.
They might not get here till like the day before the show. So.
Yeah.
Hey boys. Hey Ed. Long time no see.
John.
No, good to see you.
Oh, by the way, Vance, 8 Vinyl Low put up her review of the Rush show. If you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we had a blast, man. Yeah, I don't think we got to talk about. Yeah, it was great. I mean, and that's, you know, I had to do all 4 shows. I got hooked on it, so we had a great time. We got into that Xanadu Lounge thing. It was cool.
Oh yeah.
Up in there, and yeah, I had the cans and all that stuff, drinking the beer. Yeah, it was a blast.
How was the Rush beer?
It's good. It's what is it, Golden Ale? It's good. I drink it.
I don't remember what day it is.
Had one, and that was it.
But this week they're having a special Rush Day at the brewery that makes the beer here in Toronto.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
People are getting tickets off of Q107 for free to go in. It's like a contest to get there and stuff. So, and you remember Anthony, right? He goes all the time to that thing. He always goes. He always brings me back like these cans.
Hey, John Bandy.
Like that, so.
Yeah, I saw
Cool.
different ones, like different. They had a dark beer or something like that, and different cans on the website. And I said, oh, that'd be cool. And you can try that and stuff, but. They don't ship it here. They'll ship it in Canada, but they can't ship down here, of course. So
yeah,
there is a couple places like Binny's Beverage Depot here that carries it. So I don't know if they could get all that stuff. They usually just had the regular one. But in the venue, they had the collector can for the tour.
Yeah.
I had a couple of those. I think I had like 3 or 4. So.
Yeah.
For collecting purposes,
Well,
right?
I drank them. Yeah, you know, of course I drank them, and then I had to save the can because I have my beer cans from back in the day. So
yeah.
How can you know? I was like,
some beer across the border when I come back in. But if we can get a hold of some of those, I'll grab you some. Vance.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I mean, they don't have to be full.
Peanut Gallery. I see Rev here. I saw a whole bunch of highs went by. Andy, Oakenshield, Cleveland, John Bandy, Mick. Sorry to interrupt. Raymond.
Greetings, people.
And
Hello to
Darren.
everybody. I'm not going to sing you all out. Everybody, welcome. Hello.
No,
everybody.
but I people mention my name, and I didn't want to seem like I'm ignoring people.
I don't think I have. I don't have that in the system yet. It's not. It's
It's
not.
a
It's recorded. It's not. It's not. It's not a. It's not in the system yet.
It's not in the
Well,
system.
I mean, I literally just recorded it, so like
Yeah.
this week. So it's not like it's been sitting around forever, but yeah.
Bino, DM.
So how was that show there, Vance, with your buddy there on the drums there?
Oh yeah, that's Brian. He has that channel, Brian's Funhouse.
Yeah.
So I met him.
Hey, Deanna.
Rush too.
Cleveland,
Yeah, it was
Rev
good.
Rock
He has,
Roller,
you know, he has-
Dino.
They have the album around here somewhere still out, but yeah, he put out elements up on Bandcamp, and yeah, it was good. You know, just local stuff. There's a bunch of other local bands on there. I stuck around for I think the other 2, and then I got hungry. I was like, I'm gonna go get some pizza and wings.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good night.
Oh my God.
He plays a lot around here. He played a gig with the Effigies.
Yes, that was my overexposure Saturday. So, yes. It's good. I guess today would be overexposure Sunday because I had a live stream it for my auction, so it's another one. But Saturday was overexposure Saturday.
How'd the auction go?
Hey, loser.
Auction was fine. It was
I saw
got
some
sucked-
stuff in there, but I was out, so I didn't get to tune in. But I saw some stuff I would have liked.
I got suckered into a fucking Beatles live stream though. I wasn't too happy about that.
Oof.
Yeah, that must have been. I didn't watch that yet, but I know it must have been a hard one for you.
I told it like like it was from my perspective. I'm like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I got.
Yeah,
more
I mean,
Beatles than
I'd like to
do.
hear it, but I don't think
I'm not gonna buy any of those deluxe things. That's no fucking way.
No. I mean,
Wake me up! There's an unreleased track I never heard before.
There is.
Yeah,
apparently there is.
Oh, there is. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to hear it, and I'll probably hope, I don't know if they'll stream it or not, but
It's pretty pricey.
I mean, I could use a nice clean copy of Rubber Soul, but I don't know, I'm gonna do some sort of deluxe thing.
I got a
like a mini, like a 2LP one or something.
Yeah, I got the perfect. That when the monos came out, what it was 2010 or 2014 or something. When the monos came out, I bought all my favorite Beatle ones. Revolver, Rubber Soul, Sgt. Pepper, and I'm glad I did because they went up in price like crazy. So I bought the monos, and I'm happy with those.
Well, they would make a good investment. But
yeah.
Do not buy records for an investment.
Yeah.
Like
I said, the
I didn't buy for investment. I just wanted to hear.
No, I meant Patrick's comment. I was referring to. I was giving a disclaimer. Please don't buy records for investment purposes.
My stand on this on Saturday and to this day is there should be a stereo, the original stereo mix, the original mono mix. Those should always be in print. You shouldn't have them go out of print. If you're gonna do a remix, make the cover different. Make sure people know it's a remix. Like Pink Floyd did, they did the reverse of the cover. I thought that was cool. If you're gonna, but like Genesis, they kind of snuck the remixes in, and you can't even get the original stuff anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Which Genesis?
Sad.
Their whole catalog.
Or remix?
Oh yeah, they're all redone. Yeah,
Nick Davies, who did their last couple of albums, like the Invisible Touch and We Can't Dance, he remixed the whole catalog for them, right?
But none of the stuff, the old proggy stuff, that's all original, right?
No. They remixed it all.
Yeah.
So what is Chad putting out, those 2LP sets?
Those are the classic plates. I think they used the original for
them. They used the original. Yeah.
So
those would be the original.
Yeah.
I saw they're putting out the Rush albums too, like Mo-Fi or whatever.
Yeah, Mo-Fi's putting them out. I'm gonna grab Fly By Night.
Well, I mean, the self-titled isn't the
I'm
tape
thinking of that
FUBAR?
too. I was thinking about Fly By Night.
Well, a lot of the tapes are FUBAR. Even Farewell to Kings was in rough shape too, right? But look, I'm a Rush guy. I love Rush. I'm gonna buy even if I know it's not the greatest pressing of it. But I don't have many Mo-Fi's. I only have one. So I figured to myself, I'll get the debut, and Fly By Night's my favorite record. So I'm gonna buy those on Mo-Fi because they're not even that expensive for me. They're only like $40, so that's not bad.
Are they really only $40?
Yeah, US, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're 60.
If you go on the Mo-Fi site,
it
goes up as like $49 or $39.95 for one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting like
the one step.
The first two.
Yeah, the one step like for Farewell to Kings is a lot more. It's like $129, right?
Well, maybe that's first. Yeah. What they had? What was the other one they had on there? It was one of the in the boxes. What was that Farewell to King? They put in that box thing.
Yeah, that's the one in the box.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the Fly By Night one, it's interesting because they showed the pressing plant doing it, and with this one you get a really cool 8x10 of Rush from that album period when Neil first came in. So it's like you get like a Rush like 8x10. Now, I want to get it even just for that because that's a fantastic picture of them, So I'm gonna get it. I mean, it's probably digitally sourced, They probably got the tapes and made a digital cut of it and they're using that.
Happy belated birthday, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Kieran.
Hey, Mark,
if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it now because I still have half of my Rush catalog still out, and I've been playing over, and so.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab those probably tomorrow. I've ordered them.
I don't know if I'm gonna get any of them because I've got the full that was the reissue, the 2016s, and I've got all the albums original.
It depends on what they are. So they cross-pollinated a lot.
Yeah. I got a lot of the Canadian originals, and to me, I'm happy with those, and I love those records.
You have the ones on Moon and all that?
I even
sold one. I sold it a long time ago.
I even sold I sold like All the World's a Stage today. It had a Jamp played on one side, Master Disc on the other. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, is it a Canadian? Is it a U.S.? What is it? You know?
Yeah, they did a couple of those like that.
Yeah, Patrick, that was the one I got. That was the one I wanted.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? You know, it's
Yeah.
like is it a Canadian? Is it a U.S.?
Yeah, and later on, there's a George Graves one of it as well too. That I found, right. There's a bunch of different ones. Yeah.
Boot Trader has a question for you, Patrick, about 5 Up.
Did that have any CRC marks on the cover? I can't remember.
Columbia? I don't think that was a Columbia. No.
It was a Capitol record. That was a Columbia.
Its PRC was Columbia Record.
DM84, bring up that comment.
Wait, Deanna's?
I love
Deanna. Has that statement ever been? Has that sentence ever been made before?
Oh yeah,
By
here in
by
Canada
large
all the
Yeah.
time.
Okay, in Canada.
And there's a crap ton of Germans that love Saga too.
Oh, yeah.
They're huge in
I know
Germany.
people like Saga. I never heard anyone say I love Saga.
Oh, I love
Now
them.
you have.
I got a
Okay.
bunch of their records. Yeah.
So I'm out. I'm in my circle. It's I've never heard that sentence.
Oh, but you guys listen to a bunch of different. You listen to a lot of punk and that stuff.
Yeah, I
too,
just
right?
meant in my growing up in the '80s or whatever. I've heard of Saga. It would be like saying I love Quarter Flash. I never heard anyone say that. Like there's certain bands that are just like I don't know.
Well, when I
I've
went to
seen
go see,
Quarter, I saw Quarter Flash live.
No,
It was
people
in
like
San
Quarter
Diego.
Flash. There might even be people
San
whose
Diego.
favorite band are Quarter Flash, but I never heard anyone say I love Quarter Flash.
You know what's funny though?
I don't think anybody's favorite band is Quarter Flash.
You say it's like John. You say like you never heard anybody say that they love Saga, but I'm telling you the truth, John. In
I believe you.
I've never heard anybody say that they loved UFO. So I mean that's like hard to believe, probably for you, right?
Yeah, I believe it. I 100% believe it. They're an underrated band. You got to be older. Like usually people older. I believe it.
Most people I know don't even know it is, and then you
Yeah.
mentioned Michael Schenker.
Even me, like I didn't know UFO in the '80s. I knew who they were.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah. I guess it's just territory and the people you hang out with.
Of
right?
course it is. Of course it. And I'm also being humorous. I'm not.
Yeah.
when I went to go see Midnight Oil, and I was fascinated by how many hardcore fans they had.
Really?
I
Eh?
was talking to people next to me and stuff, and they're singing every word, and they're like, "Oh my God, they haven't played this in 16 years, and they haven't done this."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Wow,
Yeah, me too,
and
John.
I get a kick.
I'm with you.
Kick a scene like John, like if you, somebody
Yeah.
said Quarter Flash is my favorite band. I get a kick out of those bands. That
Yeah, when we went to see Gary Newman in England, he happened to be like on our trip and he was playing like, oh, let's go see Gary Newman. When you see Gary Newman in England, there were fanatics, people who were like knew every word to the new album he was touring on, like people that dressed like him, and it was like there was a whole crew of Gary Newman fanatics. If you went and saw him in Boston or wherever in Chicago, there were some Gary Newman fans, a whole bunch of '80s people who liked Gary Newman and the Cars and Soft Cell, But there was,
there for the.
you just don't see Gary Newman as your favorite band kind of people.
Yeah.
The Cure, there's plenty of people who The Cure is their favorite band, or Duran Duran, or Metallica, like pick another 80s band. But I had no idea. You walk in like, holy cow, like Gary Newman's a thing.
That's how it was. It was like midnight. I go, oh my God, man, these guys are hardcore,
And most people that I know who know
guys writing down the songs, and it was like
like Gary Newman. Everybody just whenever I mention that name, everybody just says, "Oh, the Cars."
Cars,
the
that's
only song
America.
they know,
Yeah.
you know, like,
yeah.
And there's people who know deeper and they like him. They might like him a lot, but it's still not your favorite artist out of that, like out of the 80s techno, whatever.
So,
Whatever you want to call it, new wave.
When I come across that, I think that's kind of cool. Because me, I like one of the biggest bands ever. So
Yeah, Palace is a band that I've never heard anyone say that Palace is their favorite band, but Saga and Marillion are pretty popular.
People
Palace.
love Marillion. Like there's Marillion fans.
They paid for their tour. They paid for their recording. I mean, they've got some serious fan participation, man. Like
Oakenshield. Everyone, I know there's thousands of people who like Saga. I never heard someone say I'm kind of joking, but like you could say I love Saga and Marillion, but just to say I love Saga.
They play stadiums. They play stadiums in Germany.
Oh yeah, they're hugely popular. I mean, they were formed literally 20 minutes from where I live. Okay, and they got huge in Canada for a bit, and then in Germany they like broke through the ceiling, and that guy just lives there now. Michael Sadler, he like lives in Germany. Like,
well, to be fair, John, I've never heard anyone say I love 𝐞𝐫𝐺. You know, I've never heard anyone say.
But there are probably not, but there are absolute fanatics. Most people, so many people's favorite show was 𝐶𝐫𝐺. Like
in your circle, but not in our.
But no, 𝐿, Harry's friends for one. I just a couple of people on the VC I know.
Well, Uwe's from Germany, so yeah.
Yeah, but 𝐶𝐫𝐺 are British. That means nothing, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a little bit more likely, you know. How old is Uwe? How long? When is 𝐶𝐫𝐺? What was 𝐶𝐫𝐺's heyday?
They really didn't have a heyday.
Well, what was
they were around in the 70s, and they broke up. And then they got popular after they broke up because of a compilation, and 𝐿 got popular, so they reunited in '82. And then that kind of faded out, and they broke up, and then they got called back into duty, you know, in the early 90s again. They're more popular now than they've ever been, kind of thing.
Yeah, Pendragon, that's a great band, Oak and Shield. I love those guys.
I never, but go to the Puddle of Mud. I've never met anyone in my life that liked Kid Rock. Like, that whole thing happened. I mean, I know now he's like more famous. He's in the mainstream, but like when Kid Rock was happening, I never even knew a reference to that guy, Kid Rock. But I don't remember anything about Kid Rock. And there was Insane Clown Posse. Like, I missed that whole thing. I never seen anyone who liked them, never heard a reference, didn't even know who they were.
The Juggalos.
Terrible, man.
I heard a lot about
I just got the
from
CD
Detroit.
because I was working at the music store, and they got kicked off of Hollywood Records, and I just kept the Hollywood Records CD because we had to return them. I said, wow, you know, me being, you know, like collector dude, I'm like, well, I'm not going to send this one back. I'm going to keep it for myself.
Yeah.
Just for kicks. So that's the only ICP album I have. They are playing Riot Fest, but not on the day I'm going.
Well, those guys got involved in wrestling, too.
Back then, man. When that,
Yeah, see, I didn't know.
broke, yeah, and I saw him.
Yeah, that's how. The Shooting the Beer. That's when I actually like. I knew the name, but I never ever in my world of like rock and roll and clubs and bands and concerts, whatever. No one ever mentioned Kid Rock in my life.
Yeah.
So apparently, Kotubar, who hangs out here, apparently he was like Kid Rock's handler back in the day. So I mean, literally was responsible when he was kept coming up into the Atlantic Records.
Yeah, he was on Atlantic.
Yeah.
No, that's some good stories about him.
No, he put on a great show. Seen him once. That was just right after, like, you know, right around that. His second, or no, well, I know there was a first one. So when he did that song with Sheryl Crow around that time, can't remember the years now, but it was great, high energy, and then he faded out, and then I faded out.
They are into wrestling.
Album thing.
They held a tag team belt at one point. I think they had a tag team belt.
Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah. They were on the team.
See, all right, maybe they're cooler than I think. If you're into wrestling, then you're all right by me.
They legit held the title at one point. I think the tag team.
They had their like carnival or whatever they were doing with the album. They had like a little Joker guy and all
the thin guy was kind of like the Mexican, you know, like movement guy, and then the other guy was like the muscle, you know.
Yeah,
they weren't very good. You know?
Yeah.
I wish they were playing the day I'm going.
They just put a belt on him just for, you know, the novelty of putting a belt on him.
And they were a draw. That's really why, right?
You know you're a wrestling nerd when you use the term like put a belt on them. You know that you're a wrestling nerd, but and people know what you said and understood what you meant. Yeah, so
Yeah, I
Do
still
they,
got
have
the
any, do,
CDs.
do they still have wrestling in Toronto? It's like there's no,
Oh yeah, there's a couple of independent wrestling things that run through here, and WWE still comes through here. You know,
Who?
TNA. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
lots of these wrestling companies. But there's one here, Greek Town Wrestling, I believe it's called. It's in
Oh,
downtown.
Is that the old school
Vance
stuff?
is into it. There he
Got
goes.
the old
man.
school
Vance.
stuff now? Yeah.
Well,
They're
they have,
naked.
well, they have people like Tommy Dreamer and these guys come in and wrestle there.
Trust me, you don't want to get part of that. Do that
The
reverse-
tag team
you don't
have
want
bottles
that-
of Windex. The
you
Greeks.
don't-
And they spray it in your eyes.
You don't want to get
The
reversed
Windex.
with Greek wrestling, let me tell you. I hated wrestling. I hated it.
He's got the Windex.
Yeah, look out.
It'd be illegal, McMahon.
Or they could use it to heal themselves. That would be even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they put on the
Yeah. That would be good too.
in between rounds. They wipe you down.
Yeah, the foreign objects are always weapons, but why couldn't they be like things to heal you? Like the partner
Yeah.
squirts the Windex on him after the suplex, he's all better.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, there was a time when a suplex was a freaking.
Oh, that was a
finishing move,
deadly.
man.
That was a finisher move. Absolutely.
Yeah, nobody got up from it. Nobody ever got up from a pile driver back in my day. If you
Yeah.
got pile driver was over.
Yeah. Sometimes you'd get the stretcher to get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Orndorff had that. The limousine service pile driver there. Bobby DeBrain would throw a stretcher in after he pile drove someone.
Bobby the Brain.
I never. I mean, I don't hate him or anything, but I never liked Paul Orndorff. I never dug his character.
Apparently, he was a badass, so a legit badass. Like a.
Oh yeah,
like,
he was. I mean, he
like-
was built. He was a gym rat. He was legit. But I
there are
just
guys
never
that were,
his.
like legitimate tough guys. Like Harvey
usually-
Race was a legitimate tough guy.
Yeah.
Well, Hogan had a bunch of stories about Orndorff saying that he used to throw a lot of quote-unquote potatoes, which are like real punches.
Yeah.
Right? And he said he used to get really pissed with them backstage saying, "What the fuck, dude? You're like hitting me legit in the back of the neck and stuff." Like, so when he didn't like wrestlers, he would like,
Yeah.
stiffen up a bit,
Kind of like Andre the Giant. He'd like, if he
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
like you, man. It'd be a hard night for you, man.
No baby oil.
Have a Slim Jim, Andre. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, brother. He hated Randy Savage. He hated the Macho
And he hated the Ultimate Warrior too. That was the other guy.
Yeah. I met Savage and Hulk Hogan.
So Ed, suck it up. This is what's going to happen whenever I get in the car with you and Mark. We're going to start talking wrestling. You're going to have to drive us around Toronto. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I looked out. That conversation didn't come up when we hung out.
So Ed, you're driving, right?
Yeah.
So you pick the tunes. You control everything.
Yeah, it'll come right off my iPhone, right into.
Yeah. You pick the tune. Once you pick the tunes, you set the mood. You control what's happening. Wrestling talk. You just turn something. You put something interesting on. Turn it up. Yep.
Well, you're going to have to fit Bobby in your car too, right?
That's going to be interesting.
And I don't want Patrick to be in the back seat going, "Oh, this is an MP3. This is a digital rip."
Yeah.
Well, I can't,
Just enjoy the moment. God damn it.
Bobby's gonna be chain smoking.
all of my riffs are digital, so I don't say that shit. So yeah, I'm good.
Well, my streaming is off of Apple Music, which is all CD quality or better.
Yeah.
It's your car. You don't no excuse. No, don't explain. You just play it and they deal with it.
Well, maybe I could like hook up my rune art to
Yeah.
your system, and then I could like stream my own stuff. To
Stream
your
it through a VPN.
Yeah.
I'll bring like a USB connective like turntable or something.
I've got a handheld device I use for my bike rides. If it's got a line level out.
There you go.
I don't have a line level in.
Does anyone ever like bikes passing you by, listen to your tunes like, who mastered that?
No, but I got a lot of people look at me.
Which pressing is that?
Well, I was gonna bring. I'll do it later. I was gonna show. I was actually gonna show. People say you're an audiophile. I listen to what I listen to on my bike rides is this fucking mono speaker. With probably this little woofer in it that like you can see the thing pumping while I'm riding. you know, and I have a great time listening to that. So I'm not some
Yeah,
fucking
I know
snobby
you're not.
audiophile.
I know you're not.
I was telling my wife today, I was like, I really enjoy listening to that little speaker on, while I'm driving. Other people may have another opinion about it, but I don't care. It's like they can only hear it for like 20 seconds, then I'm gone.
Yeah.
I passed them. So yeah.
The whole world, well, the whole country, not the world, but the whole country and Canada, we all watched MTV, listen to our music out of that little one speaker off your TV, your mother's TV,
Yeah.
Or I remember taking it off the earphone. Remember, it had like a little ear thing. You had a jack for you put an earpiece in.
Yeah,
I'm going from that into my stereo and using, and it wasn't line level. It was just headphone level. So you'd have to like.
And it was mono though.
It was horrible. Yeah. I know who Pampero Firpo is and Haystacks Council. Who's Igor? It's not Ivan Putski or something? Who's Igor? I never remember.
I don't know Igor. I know Haystack Calhoun, of course.
Yeah.
I'm in the South, so we didn't have like those guys.
Mighty Igor. I never heard that name ever.
Yeah, I knew who Pampero Firpo was, and I knew who Haystack was. Haystacks Calhoun was like massive, like 600 pounds.
Yeah, he was like from the 50s. He was like the big guy in the 50s, and he was still hanging around in the 70s, but he wasn't the biggest guy anymore.
I don't remember watching any of his stuff, but I'm pretty sure.
That's Ivan Putski. That's not. Yeah, that's Ivan Putski. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ivan Putski, the Polish Hammer.
Yeah,
that guy was amazing. If you see I knew him in the late 70s or 80s, but if you saw him early 70s, that guy was crazy built. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, he was jacked in the late 70s, early 80s, but when he was young, I never saw him. He was a great wrestler.
He was short.
He had that great finishing with the Polish hammer.
Mm-hmm.
That was one step above the fucking Tito Santana flying
Polish
elbow.
hammer. Yeah.
Flying foreskin or forearm.
Forearm, whatever the fuck that was.
But I love that, like, because we had like big fans in like the Pennsylvania area or like the wherever the Polish areas are, Chicago or.
Yeah, I'm right on
you got your ethnicity, so you know where you're like the good guy.
On the border of Mexican and Polish neighborhoods right here.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah.
How does that work out? Mexican and Polish neighborhoods. That's a strange combination.
Yes, and there's like a Polish deli, and then across the street's a taco shop, and
you got a
Mexican grocery store.
Got a good selection of different cultural foods there.
Yeah, there's some.
Get a sausage burrito.
Yeah.
Which
there's a place, a Cuban sandwich place, you're gonna open up soon. I can't wait.
Which side is more heavily armed? The Mexican side or the Polish side?
Oh yeah, the Mexican side. Yes.
Gunshots there.
Yeah, more fireworks on the Mexican side.
Somebody was lighting them off last night. I said, "You guys still got some left over?" Jesus.
It's like August.
Yeah.
Marty Igor or Mighty Igor. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know him. I believe you. I don't know everybody, but yeah, I never heard of him. I don't.
So there is a Mighty Igor. Richard Joseph Garza. Garza was the Mighty Igor. He's from Michigan. No wonder you know who he is, because he's from Michigan. He won the Mr. Universe contest. He competed, and he didn't win. He competed.
It's like Nikolai Volkov is like from Pennsylvania or something.
He only wrestled in Michigan and Ohio in his early career. He won the Midwest Heavyweight Championship.
I don't know him.
He was in the AWA for a little bit.
Yeah, he must not made the magazines that I saw.
Oh, he won the title in '65. He beat Mad Dog Vachon.
65. Okay.
He beat Mad Dog Vachon.
Wow, I know Mad Dog.
But he lost it. He only had it for a week and then dropped it. Then he beat Bob Orton to win a regional title. Then he feuded with Bobo Brazil and the Sheik.
Yeah.
And the Stomper. And
nice.
So yeah, he did not say he was the strongest man, but yeah.
Taco, there you go.
It's actually not sounding too bad.
Is this on the set?
No. They only play Time Stand Still off of this album.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing Amy Mann perform that.
Yeah, they should. Yeah. She's not doing every show. She only did LA and.
Yeah.
what they
But she
did,
should do.
they showed the film of her in the LA from the LA show. They showed her performance on the screen and stuff with that.
I would think these are the first Canada shows. Like, she should come out for the like. This is a big show. I think for that. These are now the homecoming shows for Canada, right? They had not played Canada.
Sure.
She's on tour though, so it depends on.
Oh, is she?
I thought maybe something could have happened, but she was playing. I think I brought this up last time. She was playing the night of the Rush was playing here. She was in Iowa, but the next night she was playing here in Chicago. And I wondered if one of the guys might have showed up to her show just as a thank you for doing LA, but it never happened.
It's tough though. I mean, those guys are they're on a schedule, and that they're older, and it's tough to get out of the machine. Metallica do that. Some people could do it, but it's hard to get out of that machine.
Yeah. Well, they were done. That was after the fourth night, so somebody, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess they could have.
Cool. It would have been cool for
If it was after the last night, they should have.
Yeah, it was. It was the fourth night they finished. Unfortunately, she was in Iowa, but then the next night she was here, and I thought, I don't know. Even if Al showed up and did an acoustic, whatever, I don't know. Even if the two of them showed up and kind of did some, different version of it or something.
Seemed like they would have returned the favor. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, you're just sticking around an extra day, which they probably did anyway.
I think when Metallica played here, if I remember, what's the bass player's name? I always forget. Metallica.
Robert Trujillo.
Robert and James went to go see. Was it Suicidal Tendencies? Their son was playing, and they went to the local show.
Oh, okay.
I can't. They were at some show. They were at some local. They were. James and Rob were at some Boston show.
And it also depends too. Don't forget on how these guys travel. I'm guessing Rush travel ahead of the guys, right?
That's why I was thinking they're part of the machine. They can't do that. But if it was after the fourth night,
Yeah.
Do you think they have two rigs out there traveling?
I think they do, because most of these bands do that now. And there was an interesting thing I saw on one of these business news things. They were saying that Rush now for this tour are grossing about $6.5 million per show on the tour.
I saw that too.
If they had two rigs going, then that Mexico fiasco wouldn't have happened, where the equipment got stuck behind.
So
I don't believe they have two rigs going.
You're right. The other one would have been in.
You could be right. I mean, most bands
only because of that. It was like they got stopped at the border, the part of the show, the equipment, and they had to cancel shows. So I don't believe they have two rigs going.
And that might
you'd alternate. The next one would be ready, and then you'd skip. That one rig would go a gig ahead. Yeah.
And they do have a week in between.
But if you think about it, not having two rigs also means that they have way more money going to them, right?
Way more money. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's two crews. That's double everything. What the amazing thing is, when they played the Garden, they had to switch that out every night because Fish was there for the first two nights or whatever.
That's crazy.
So Fish came in, Fish's crew set up, had a breakdown. Rush comes in, they set up, had a breakdown. Fish came back in, his set up, and then Rush comes. I mean, what is that? Busy night at the Garden?
That's ridiculous. That should have been in the contract, because that's part of the pay. Is we're doing these nights. We want.
Yeah.
You don't want to break down. That's.
Yeah. I mean, it was, because I saw some video, one of the head guys where he was like, oh, this is great because we roll in, we set up, we're hanging out for 4 nights, and then we break it down. It's just one. That night, they earned their money.
Yeah, it's only one sound check, and you're set for the 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that was...
the only thing that used to throw things off was playoff games. If the playoff went longer than they expected, we're now on the 5th game, and...
But we were playing the United Center. Basketball's over. Hockey hasn't started. So it was the perfect time to come here. Nothing going on. But I don't know. I think they had to do it 2 nights. I think Fish was finishing up their thing just for the 2 nights, and then. But those.
But I've never seen Fish. But do they really have such an enormous stage set? These guys, or
nothing huge, but
but if you have to break down the other set, it doesn't matter. Even if me and you went up there to play acoustic,
They do have their own sync lights, and look at the setup you know, I don't know if they maybe worked something out. Just leave this and this, and we can use that or something.
Maybe
you know,
that
I
could have
don't
been
know,
a
but-
smart thing to do.
They do that a lot, like Billy Joel did that with
Yeah.
Metallica. So yeah,
Yeah. So
like the platform,
You know, I don't
all
know.
that shit. You know, like
Yeah.
the base is there. You just got to apply other shit on top of it.
yeah, and when I saw Pearl Jam way back when, they used the Grateful Dead stage, so at Soldiers Field, because they came in 2 days later. The Dead left up their stage. They used it, and that was actually
Oh,
the last time
that's smart.
Jerry Garcia played. That
Oh,
was his
really?
last concert. And then this was like '95 when I saw
Are
it.
you saying you killed
yeah.
Jerry Garcia? Is that what you're saying?
You think that Pearl Jam broke his heart to see him out on his stage?
Yeah.
Maybe it could have. A month later, he was dead. So
So did you poison Jerry Garcia with some sort of fucking
no,
Greek?
maybe that guy from Dallas was there.
What are you getting ready for Canada,
That's-
Ed, by drinking a Labatt Blue?
That's pretty much all I drink. That Guinness.
Labatt. I was looking for a new beer tonight, but I couldn't. I was looking for a dark German beer, but I couldn't find something in my liquor store. I wanted something different than Guinness, but
Yeah, so that's why you showed the Labatt Blue. I thought you were just like randomly showing your beer, but
No.
but Mark actually asked you.
I do have 2 cans of the last special brew of Schlitz that I have not drank yet.
Schlitz, man, that stuff is that brings me memories. That beer, man.
That brings
oh,
me
that's
bad
what this-
memories.
good portion of my life was
Yeah,
fueled
that
on
was when-
Schlitz.
Oh, yeah.
I drank a
Beers in
shit.
America at time.
We,
at the time.
we used to have like Schlitz Dark as a tap at a bar I worked at. I drank so much Schlitz Dark, it was unbelievable how much Schlitz Dark I
It's the
drank.
number 1 beer in the country for a long time. But
The
they did
dark
that
beer
last brew-
out of the keg was good. So, yeah.
They did that last brew, this like Wisconsin Brewing Company did the last brew with the original formula. I got 2 cans and I just haven't opened them yet. Yeah.
It's all right.
So Mark, I awoken.
Yuck.
I awoken the warhorse. The car's been in the case. I got to play bass again. So
Oh, nice.
it's been in the case since the last gig,
Look
and
at
it's
that.
still
dude.
in tune, man. Oh, it's so good. It's beat to hell, but it's beautiful.
That is a
Supposed to be,
beautiful
right?
bass, dude.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, it's got blood stains on it from like 25 years ago. Still,
Do you know what year that is, John?
it's
Get a real
79 or
close-up.
80.
Get a close-up.
It's beautiful. Here, I'll make you big. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that stuff.
Look at that thing. Beautiful.
It weathered.
Oh, that's
Unbelievable.
great.
Yeah, it was in. It's seen a lot of gigs, a lot of drop-ins.
Show me the headstock. I'm curious of the headstock. Oh yeah, look at that. What a
So
nice-
you're basically playing a
Rickenbacker.
fucking a prog classic bass guitar.
No,
Yeah.
I bought this when I was in a garage rock band, but this was like the height of me being into Tigers of Pantang and UFO and Motorhead and
You know
like so.
Chris
I,
Squire,
I wanted to
Chris
be.
Squire and Geddy Lee were using that
Yes,
long
I know that.
before Tigers of Pantang.
Oh, of course, I have no problem with Chris Squire playing that.
But
I
Lemmy
used
was
to have
also a
Yeah,
big
Lemmy-
endorser of that bass. Huge endorser.
but I wanted to be a bit of a because it was like a garage rock band, so I wanted to be a bit of like I don't know, an iconoclast. What's the word? I want to be like Mr. Opposite. So I got that, and I would show up in like Status Quo t-shirts or Iron Maiden t-shirts and play like garage rock.
Yeah. They give you that look like, did we got asked
No,
the
these
right
are all
guy?
my friends. We're all
Oh,
into different music. These are my best friends. But like, I like being up there with a UFO t-shirt playing garage rock, and
Yeah.
like if I was in a metal band, then they'd probably put on like a punk t-shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, panel guy,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
man.
band
That
I
guy
like
knows
the
how to
well
play bass. He's put out some records, man. John's done music, man. Are you guys still excited about that festival next year?
I'm excited, but I got to practice. I have I'm dealing with lead singer syndrome, like roping in like my David Lee Roth. Like
Yeah.
it's tough.
He
I am ready to go.
He's like, don't worry, John, I'll be ready.
That's what I'm dealing with. We're supposed to practice today, but whatever. It will be there.
Just give me my parts and I'm good.
Canceled all his shows except for.
I'm good, but I want the band to be good. And the guitar player who lives in Texas, we're serious. But you know, whatever. We'll see.
It'll be fine. I think you guys.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine. But we're a bit like the band UFO, not as good, obviously, but like the day late, dollar short kind of thing.
Yeah,
like all the opportunities we drank or we blew or we.
And remember,
you know,
this time, John, YouTube is out there.
Yeah. Luckily, there was no footage.
Well, that should be still a great thing to do, you know, for sure.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be more fun if I'm confident, but...
Actually, John, a question. When you guys play that, you must arrive at least a day or two before the actual show, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be there a few days before.
Okay, so then you could, because when we flew to the Azore Islands to play a festival, we were there like 3 days before, and they let us go to this rehearsal spot like a day or two before to let us practice there.
Oh,
so you might have
100%. Oh no, we're gonna have practices. We're gonna have some. We're gonna try to do a Boston show or two.
Okay.
Guitar player's gonna fly in like a month before. We're gonna do something in January, let's say, and our show's in February. So
that's a good idea.
Well, we're gonna be. I mean, I get nervous, but we'll be ready. You know?
How technical is your band anyway? Couldn't you like into like 3 chords in a cloud of dust thing?
I play 3 chords, but no, my guitar player is like a hotshot guitar player, and you know, if the singer is not on, then that's the band. You know.
Yeah, it could fall apart from that, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll be the bass player is fantastic. They're a working musician, so I have 3/4 are gonna be perfect.
Yeah. It's gonna be good, man. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not worried. I'm just like, time's ticking away. I want to.
Yeah.
And if it's not good, you had a good time, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I want it to be. I set in my mind. I want it to be a certain way. So.
Well, you could idiot-proof this. Just get hammered before every show, and then it won't matter. You go, okay, it was great.
Yeah. But the thing is, the bands we're playing with have all been playing, so everyone's like the level has gotten so much better.
And not only that,
than when everyone was in their 20s. You know.
Yeah, and you keep forgetting, Patrick, that back then when we were doing that kind of stuff where we were just drinking, and if we fucked it up, who cares? Well, there was no YouTube with people recording us while that was happening.
Well, let me tell you this: as somebody who's watched my wife, who's a musician, go and rejoin with her McDonald's alumni people.
Yeah,
I've seen her go in and have being around people who play well, elevating her and elevating the whole experience of everybody. You know, so if 3/4 of your band is set, then perhaps you raise the person who's not up to a level that's
I'm just talking with you guys. I'm not like,
I know, but I mean that you know, that's what I anticipate happening is that, you know, the adrenaline and the excitement will carry. Within 5 minutes, it all comes back to you. Everything, you know, and boom, you're fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That was very good words of wisdom there, Patrick. I'm very impressed.
You know, I'm not just a guy that plays vinyl rips. You know, it's like it's not a,
you know. You know more than just MP1 pedal boards. You know,
exactly. You know, so, yeah, exactly. You know, so I observe. You know, sometimes I observe. Sometimes I totally miss the mark. But yes, like I can observe Zoe putting her butt in space like last night. So yeah.
He's licking the salt out of my snack dish.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Maybe she feels a little dehydrated.
Anything new there, Ed? Anything new in your collection?
I did.
Rush, all the world's a stage.
Yeah, all the world's a stage. Finally got that one. That was a missing hold. I did those 3 collection update videos.
I watched those. Yeah.
I do have enough to do one more, so. But I'll wait till after the Toronto trip and.
Yeah, I can add some new stuff.
Hey, look. This is what I got from the crappy store that like Mark took me to. There you go. I can't wait for that. Because there was. So yeah, you're right. There wasn't YouTube back then. So now you can complain about someone taking you to a crappy record store. So. the pressure will be on. It's like, yeah, man,
Well,
this is horrible.
I can just suggest the stores that I know. What they have, I don't know, but back in the day, though, they were pretty good. Like Rotate This was really good, and there's a bunch of records.
Well, supposedly Ed's been doing research, so Ed will be an expert at that type of thing.
I take it Ed's that kind of a guy. Like he'll research it, he'll know where to go, what they have.
Plus, Ed's driving, so it's like it doesn't matter. He can go wherever he wants.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to rely on Mark.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Sonic Boom, Darren says is a must go. Sonic Boom.
Yeah, Sonic Boom is a good place.
I haven't seen that, but I was watching TV and I was scrolling through channels and I saw that MTV was having a Metal Mayhem. Sometimes they have like a block of metal videos on VH1 or I can't remember what channel, but it's called Metal Mayhem. It's like an hour, and I just stopped and then they played a prong song that was really good. And I was like, I wasn't familiar with it. I realized I've never ever done a prong song album. I've never probably even listened to a full prong album in my life. I've heard of them, but I've never listened to an entire prong album in my life.
I mean, they're big songs.
Yeah, that.
Snap your finger, snap your neck. That was their big single, right?
Yeah, that last era of Headbangers Ball was playing like New York hardcore, and they were playing crossover.
Yeah.
What is Spaceman 3? Is that a video game?
Oh, it's my favorite band. I love the Spaceman 3.
Oh, okay. Do you really love the Spaceman 3? Or
Yes, and people say, oh yeah, 100%. One of the greatest albums I own. The Perfect Prescription.
You have a request, Patrick, for Hook and Mouth by Megadeth. Wow, I haven't heard
this album. If anyone's into Lou Reed or the Velvet Underground, this is a 80s band. Fantastic. This album, If You Make Me Big.
Okay, I'll make you big.
Yeah, you're falling down on the job, Mark.
Album is classic. It's been reissued a bunch of times. The Perfect Prescription, like an absolute killer record. This is taking drugs to make music to take drugs to. That's not a legit album, but
that looks like a Pushead cover.
No, it's one of those like 60s psychedelic records. But Spaceman 3, one of the greatest bands of the 80s.
Interesting.
Of the late 80s.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, Walk with Jesus. And he would say, you poor child, you coming me no way. Yeah, Rick Owens great. Play with fire. Actually, on the band I had with that Rickenbacker, one night, because we would play locally, you want to keep it interesting. One night we just did a whole show was doing the song Revolution, which is that one chord driving song that Mudhoney covered. But we did Revolution one night. It's kind of like a Stooges, MC5, just like droney jam.
Nice.
That was the whole show. It was great. Great fun.
And when this song came out, every band I knew that played at bars here around the GTA, they always had this in their set list.
Yep.
I've never heard anybody do this song, ever.
I've heard so many bands do it. God. And one band even had the gall to play the sitar part there. Their bass player played it on his bass, which we thought was the most ridiculous thing. Like, why are you playing that on the bass guitar? Like,
yeah, right on, Revs. Spaceman 3, very important band.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to you. But it's like if you like, I don't know, it's very druggy rock and roll. It's more like the Velvet Underground. If you like the Velvet Underground, maybe Jesus and Mary Chain. But they did 13th Floor Elevators. That was the first time I knew about the 13th Floor Elevators. I learned from them. They did a Sun Ra cover. Like first time I knew about Sun Ra was through them.
These guys are they from Sweden? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Did this come before Cherry Pie? I think, or after Cherry Pie?
Before.
I think it was after.
Cherry Pie was 91, I thought.
Well, this was 90.
Yeah, so it was probably before then.
Yeah, Cherry Pie was 92. It was 90 also, so they were kind of parallel, I think.
Oh yeah.
I know this
Definitely
song.
have
Did
a-
you play this before? I might know
I
this
played-
from
I
the.
played-
I might know this from 1990.
I've played it before, but I mean, this
Gotta
was,
have
this
a
was big-
bandana. Like they
Yeah.
had band.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
I think I remember the video, or I remember this song.
And the album cover, I think, is kind of paisley. I think I
Yeah.
have the
Yes.
record.
Yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting. Paisley and like bandanas.
Yeah.
And like, do you want to? Like he's in like up close.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello there, Kevin. Actually, I have a request, Patrick, if you don't mind. Something I haven't heard for a long time on here. Can you play "Restless Breed," the live version there?
Zorlach. I was doing laundry just right before we came on to this show, and I'm folding the laundry, and I just folded my son's Weird Al Yankovic shirt. He just went to the show last week.
Yeah.
And I saw the concert shirt. I folded up and put in the pile.
Gotta make you feel good folding your kids' concert shirts now, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's yeah. So I fold Slayer. I fold Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth. Well, my wife does mostly, but
Do you guys still have
once
like,
a
your own
week
ones
I'll
that
fold
you
concert.
wear?
No,
What's that?
I don't share any with my kids. My daughter doesn't care. Yeah.
Well, you're talking about Weird Al being, if you're not entertained. Well, I'm sure it's entertaining. I'm sure. You know.
Oh, he puts on a great show. I mean, even my son loved it, but like he just puts on a big show, big production, lots of things going on, and he keeps
Speaking
it
of the
tight
big
with
show.
all the hits, you know.
Living with a hernia. That's always a good.
Yeah,
one.
he'll do a medley too, so he doesn't have to play. You don't have to sit through 4 minutes of that. You'll just get a couple of chorus.
Oh, come on, that's a great song, man. Come on.
I'm not saying it's not, but he knows how to condense it and make it right.
This reminds me of one of those like 50s movies. Not that like those drive-in restaurants with the roller skate waitresses
Yeah,
and stuff. You know?
it might be because of the name, the Hot Rods, but to me, this is very English.
Oh, really? Eh? Okay.
Yeah, they're a British band. It's very English to me.
Okay. So
Although,
I'm
I mean, it's
way off.
American. They're playing American rock and roll. Just to me, I think of England. Oh,
So Vance, what's the next concert, Vance?
If I remember correctly, I'll see Foo Fighters next Saturday.
Nice.
Foo Fighters, Queens of Stone Age, and a couple other bands on the thing. Smashing Pumpkin show was fantastic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was
Oh yeah, I
great.
saw that. Was it Flavor Flav and you went together?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Me and Flav and
Flavor Flav?
Harry
Who the hell is
Williams
that?
showed up, you know.
He was in
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. Yeah.
So yeah, the story on
No,
that.
he was there with Vance. I'm not kidding.
He was there. I shook his hand. He went very fine.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
and Barry Williams, Greg Brady came out,
Barry
right?
Williams came out and they did Sunshine Day. I got video
Nice.
for that. I did a whole video on it. And, nobody.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of that footage you posted.
Yeah, I put some stuff up, but yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was Lollapalooza is this weekend, and we're wrapping up tonight, but it was like an after show kind of thing with the Pumpkins. So I got into that, and I'm up on a balcony, and that's where they had all like the VIP kind of special seating.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him like, and he had a small little clock on. I go, what the fuck, where's that? That's Flavor Flav, And then on the back of the shirt, I saw it for sure. So I saw him there bopping away, and he's into the songs, and then he's gonna leave, and he walks. I'm on like the first railing in the aisle there, and he walks right by me. I go, "Hey, Flav," and he, gave me a little handshake. I go, So man, he was leaving, so that was very cool.
Nice.
Cool about that, he had all these couple guys, 2 guys, 3 guys around him, but he was He was really friendly with that. No, attitude at all.
Nice.
And yeah, there's video of him like on the balcony, kind of bopping.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Going with this.
If the time is right, that's a little. He's walking by. You don't want to stop, but you need to get him, like, to do a quick video on your phone. Hey, this is Flavor Flav. You're watching the Zep Pearl VC channel. Like,
right. I need a little, thing like that.
A little promo. A little.
In between the Rush shows, I met up with Chips Enough, and I should have had Chip do something like that.
Chips Enough. Wow, there's a guy.
He would have done that because he came out and talked to us and shit.
Tell him I love Fly High Michelle.
Yeah, that's what my buddy did. My buddy Mike was in town, and he was just. Because, I see all the time on a Stern show or whatever, and I love those, New Thing and Fly High Michelle, and I was like, he was doing Fanboy, and I'm like, I see him around a lot. He shows up at a lot of the shows, so. And I'm gonna go see them in August too sometime. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be at the Livewire.
You know what though? That's a great thing though. A great idea that John said though. You should really do that, man. It would help a lot,
Yeah,
it would be fun if it doesn't help. It's just fun.
Yeah, just to do it. There was no way to do it. Played. He was going by so.
Yeah, you don't want to upset him and his crew.
Yeah, and the show was going on, and the guy next to me got off the film and stuff because he was doing the whole show. And the funny thing is, the guy behind him would come down and stand in front of him and block his thing because the guy just was harassing him because it's like everybody was filming shit. But this guy, he was going to do the whole show, so it was kind of funny. But it was a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, but he got busted with that. And some lady with badges and stuff came over. I want you to delete that. You've been recording the whole first half already, and this and that. And I'm like, well, I got a couple, I'm just doing a couple minutes. So I did get the whole first song, but it was like shit. So, but yeah, Flav came by really quick. I should have, maybe if I do that, if I see Chip again like that in this situation, then maybe I'll get him. You got to
be in a conversation already. You can't be like walking by, shake hands. No, you don't want to be that guy.
No, give me a picture, boy.
The thing with Chip, he was there to see with Mancow and Lee Abrams. He's a radio guy. See John Anderson, but they were over at the little rock shop they had next door, and he walked in, and I'm just like standing there, and he looked, oh hey Chip, shook his hand or whatever, how's it going? And he's really friendly. So we just talk about all kinds of shit. Then he goes, I'm gonna go out and have a smoke. Come on out with me. I said, all right, I want smoke. But yeah, we're standing on the sidewalk. My buddy comes out, and we stood there talking for a good 10 minutes. Yeah, he would have done that. I mean, I got a picture with him, so
I'm telling you,
Chip from Enough's Enough. He's a regular person at this point. Like,
yeah, he is.
He was never he's not a
right.
He was a star for a minute, but like he's got to be a regular guy most of his life.
Well, was he the singer or the guitar player?
Singer, right?
No, Donnie V was the singer.
Donnie V is the singer, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, ever since we did that for our Yes podcast, we have a bunch of them. Like we have John Anderson saying, "Hey, you're listening to the Yes Music podcast."
Yeah.
Every guy from the Yes band that we ever interviewed, everybody from like Trevor Rabin, Steve Howe, Alan White, everybody we've gotten to do that, and it totally helped make it more, watchable or listenable.
There's Chip right there.
There you go.
Make him big. Click it up.
Yeah. So he had his hat. He's all in his.
Looks like he's wearing a dress.
He had this red jacket, which he's like.
He's one of the last rock and rollers still smoking.
Yeah, and total glamming out and stuff. So yeah, it was cool. It was very cool. It usually is. I've talked to him before.
Yes.
So.
The rest for all of us too. The rest is free.
I feel like the show's over already now.
So yeah, if you guys. Yeah, and then of course, I was with Emma, and I don't know if you know Brian from Brian's Funhouse.
Yeah, make it big.
Went to the Rush thing, so this is at the Billy Goat, but yeah, it was good.
Good. I'm glad you've been having good times lately.
Oh, those 4 days were fantastic, dude. Really, everything, no issues, no tall guys, no assholes around me. Everybody was really cool. It just all worked out.
Yeah.
No running around. Got all the got the merch I wanted, all that kind of stuff.
I thought he had cleavage for a second. Yeah, so yeah.
So how are those Zebra records in your collection, Mark?
Good. I've actually, you know what? I played the first two quite a lot. The third one I got as well. I don't listen to that one as much, but the first two are really good.
That's pretty much everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. You and the rest of the world.
I love the third one. So and there you go.
No,
I said it. I love the third.
You know, I have a buddy who loves the third one.
I don't. I don't love it as much as Saga, but I do love the third album. So.
Actually, they were just through town. I should have gone to see them, but they're way out in St. Charles. That's a trip. So when you don't have a car.
Yeah.
I wish they'd go like play Reggie's or something. That'd be cool. Or Concord or something. Or Displains. I wish he'd do Displains too. It's the same promoter.
I had someone, I can't remember where it was, complaining about the sound quality of this record as a live recording. I'm like going, this is a phenomenal sounding recording.
And it's only, what, 5 songs or something? How many songs are on this record?
It's like an EP.
Yeah, it's
but
like
I mean, the way they mix the guitars and the solo, it's perfect, man. It's like it's absolutely great.
Yeah, and the guitar tones are awesome on this, man.
Yeah, so I don't get, I can't remember who it was. Somebody just saying how this was not a good record. I'm like going, really?
No.
Oh, you guys are brutal. Look at that.
I have a white label promo of it.
You must have got a bad pressing of it or something.
Pinata bird. Maybe.
I play this all the time when I'm riding my bike. This is a standard. This is a staple on my long bike ride playlist. So
yes, isn't that tone? I mean, that guitar tone is so great. He has like that slight univibe thing going on. It's awesome, man.
But the mix of this is really good.
Oh yeah.
Andy LaRoe didn't die.
No, he left King Diamond.
You know who died is Jeff Connolly, Mono Man from Liars and DMZ. We'll play. Can you play the Liars? I think you have. How do you know?
He always wears stuff like that, so I give him props for staying in the character. You know, that's just his style.
Yeah.
The way Chip dresses.
What's the name of the song?
How do you know? Nice tremolo on the amp, on the guitar. That's Lias, but he was in DMZ. He's a Boston legend, but he's a legend for the whole garage rock revival.
I don't think I have. So, what's the name of the band?
Liars. Liars is spelled Lyres.
Okay,
like the instrument.
Okay, got it.
Oh, you could just play a DMZ track, but that's fine.
Restless breeze.
Yeah, Mono Man died. It's a big deal in Boston, and everyone knows Jeff. My best friends worked with him for years, and the amp we used for my guitar player in the garage rock band was the amp on the back cover of the first Liars record. He had bought it off Jeff.
It's a good way to end my day.
That's for you, Mark. The Restless Breeze. There you go.
There's a tune here.
We have to tune right after that. Sorry, folks. we couldn't afford a locking tremolo.
I know that someday.
This isn't the song I thought I was playing.
No, this is not the Ricky Nelson. Out of all the Ricky Nelson songs, one of my favorites. Absolute favorites, Ricky Nelson.
What a vibe from Restless Breeze to that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great, Shirley Lee.
This is what I originally thought I was playing.
There you go.
Written by Bobby Lee Tremmel, I think, is the writer.
This features what's his name? Elvis's guitar player. I know that.
Yeah.
Perkins is it?
James Burton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
James Burton played with a guy, Bobby Luman, in Texas. Rockabilly guy. And he was so good that Dale Hawkins said, I'm going to hire him. And he did Susie Q, big hit, Susie Q. And Dale Hawkins got popular. And Ricky Nelson, TV star, said, I'm going to take James Burton. So he poached James Burton, got poached the second time. And then Elvis heard Ricky Nelson, James Burton, and said, I'm taking James Burton from Ricky Nelson. James Burton was poached 3 times, moving up.
Well, you know you can't trust James Burton sticking around for your band.
This sounds like one of those like old school like dual hanging microphones from over top recordings, you know.
Yeah, Ricky Nelson is one of the absolute greatest. He had the #1 song, #1 album, #1 TV show, and #1 movie at one point.
That's like Elvis level, like thing.
Bigger than Elvis. It was Rio Bravo with John Wayne. Like it was massive, and #1 TV show too. Like
Ozzy and Harriet.
dig this tremolo, man. I'm a sucker for tremolo on the amp.
So you love those Fender amps then, for sure.
How does that work?
And he made the cover of Life magazine at the same time.
Nice.
How do you get tremolo on your amp?
The amps came with it. It was one of the options in the 60s. Like you had reverb and tremolo.
I think he means how does it work like physically?
It's just like it vibrates the tone.
Because I know a guitar tremolo is a physical device that actually is...
No.
Yeah.
Tremolo. The tremolo arm is not really tremolo. It's actually a vibrato. You're actually changing the pitch. When you call it a tremolo arm, it's actually a misnomer. Tremolo is changing the tone.
Okay.
But we call it a tremolo arm, but it's really a vibrato arm. You're actually changing the pitch by loosening and tightening the strings. Tremolo is changing. Basically, you're taking the tone and turning it.
Are you switching the phase, or what are you doing?
How does it amp? You mean?
Yeah, I guess it's running through an amp through different caps and resistors, changing the tone.
But sometimes I think when I listen to a really slow one, it almost sounds like it's like a volume effect where it's like in out in out in out in out.
Yeah, well you have depth
this is
and
a 7-inch
speed.
single.
Depth
this is a single.
Yeah, this is the first single. The album's better, I think, but this is great. But the depth is how much of the tone changes, and speed is obviously how fast it's going.
Because I know how Leslie works, and it's not the same thing, though.
It's almost the same thing,
Yeah.
except it's you're doing it mechanically on a Leslie.
Yeah.
It's actually...
What a horrible drum sound. So would that be like a volume pedal, except just in the amp?
Here it is. On a classic guitar amplifier, a knob labeled vibrato actually produces tremolo, a pulsation in volume, not pitch. True pitch shifting vibrato is rare and uses a specialized circuit with a low frequency oscillator and phase shifting components to physically wobble that note's frequency.
So basically, the tremolo on the amp is labeled wrong. It's a fucking
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them, most of them some are called vibrato, but
Yeah.
some are called tremolo.
Yeah, like the Magnetone has a vibrato on it, right?
Yeah, the Fenders. What was it? My Music Man had a tremolo.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it says here it uses a low frequency oscillator to create a repeating wave, like a
Oscillator,
sine
okay.
wave.
An oscillator, all right. But Bo Diddley had that.
Oh yeah.
He had that tremolo. So great. The album version is better than that single, but that single was their first single, so.
I'll be right back. I would have watched me.
Who's the guitar player in this? Is it Joey Tafola? Is that Joey Tafola?
He's one of the guys, yeah. This is a 10-star record.
Mark Briotti.
Well, that is like a volume pedal too, because it kind of sounds a little bit like a volume pedal. Yes, we should stick with wrestling. That's tried and true. That's finite. That is finite. We know wrestling. We don't have to explain fucking electronic engineering with wrestling. So.
Yeah, Link Ray absolutely was using it. Bo Diddley was using it probably earlier.
Hey, Bo Diddley.
Probably had the same amp, really, when it came out. The Spaceman 3 used it too, actually.
The only thing I don't like about this album is the production's like too 80s shiny for me.
It was bad timing. I remember when this record came out, you were hoping for like the Led Zeppelin Zebra, you know.
Yeah.
It was bad. Liz already have Master of Puppets in the collection, and like it was. They were relegated to local band after this.
One thing I liked about this album, though, is that he kept into his normal register a lot more than the other two albums. I don't like when he goes in his upper falsetto a lot, and I think he pretty much stayed in his lower register more on this album, which I appreciate. I like that about it.
I didn't like the cover.
And the drum sound was of the time. The fucking electronic drum sound wasn't
great band.
Zebra motif.
Great drummer, though. Phenomenal drummer.
All three, they're still putting it out. You know, they're still playing really good. I mean, Randy's voice isn't there for what he had, but
Take Me for a Ride.
You should probably spin this one. I only spin the first one and the second one once in a while, but this one just sits there.
But I was bummed about the cover. I was like, "Where's the zebra, man? Keep the motif going, man."
Wow, Volume 3. Okay, yeah.
Better Call Saul. What's this called?
Well, what motif, Vance? The first album didn't have a zebra on it.
Yeah, but the picture looked like zebra stripes. It was a black and white kind of photo that looked like zebra stripes.
That's a stretch. That's totally a stretch.
It's not a stretch.
It's totally a stretch.
How it was meant to be.
Oh man, yeah, okay.
It's not a stretch.
It's not a zebra.
It
That's
was meant
for
to
sure.
be. Yeah, they're pictures, but it meant to be, that's why it was black. It looks like a zebra stripe.
Yeah. Doesn't look anything like a zebra stripe.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It doesn't look like a zebra stripe.
Where's Mazzy? Mazzy would understand.
It doesn't look like a zebra stripe.
I can't remember the Spaceman 3 cover on We Sell Soul. I remember them covering Roller Coaster, but did they?
Roller coaster of
You know,
love.
Patrick.
Say
Oh,
what?
hang on, make Ed big there.
If I have
Well,
it.
That doesn't look like a fucking zebra. That doesn't. I've seen a zebra stripe up close. I worked at a zoo. I know what a zebra stripe looks like. That does not look like a zebra stripe. It looks like some guys with half their face in a shadow. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Now there's a zebra. Okay. Yeah. There you go. That's not a motif. To go from the first album to the second album, that's not a motif. Sorry. That's like a zebra on a chess game, on a checkerboard. I don't care what you show me. You're
looks
you're
like
gonna
zebra
lose.
stripe. No, what are you talking about? There's the white.
That is not
and
a
then the
fucking.
black. It's supposed to look like zebra stripe.
Go show the second album.
Well, that has the zebra on the
I don't see advanced, but
That's
I'll,
not
I'll,
a
I'll-
motif. That's not a motif.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know the
They should've
Spaceman
kept it
3
up.
covering that.
We should just go back to wrestling. We're losing it here between Tremolo and this zebra thing. We're really having a hard time here. That and people loving Saga. So yeah.
I love Saga. At least that album, Worlds Apart. I have a couple others.
But see, he kept in his whole register of this whole song. He didn't really get up in his fucking upper, except that this ahs. But other than that, it's like pretty much nothing, you know.
I did love it. I did like this. I love this record one. That first side's great on this one.
oh yeah, those first two records are great.
And of course, on Atlantic.
So, but well, what about
SD
Iron Mike
Jones.
Sharp?
SD Jones
Iron
is
Mike Sharp.
fantastic.
What about Iron Mike Sharp?
Yeah, but he wasn't he became a jobber. He actually was a headliner. He played backline for the belt. Like, he had his shot. I mean, he became a jobber, but SD Jones was only ever a jobber.
What, Special Delivery Jones? Come on, man.
Special.
And he'd shoot his gun. Special Delivery. I love that guy. I
What
love
about-
Special Delivery Jones.
What about Jimmy Valiant? He was a jobber in the end.
Yeah, but he was also a headliner too. Yeah, at
Well,
the
all
end,
those guys were.
everyone becomes a jobber at the end. But like, some people were jobbers. That's it.
I mean, like Tito Santana became a jobber.
Oh yeah, at the end.
Yeah, Iron Mike is great, but he wasn't always
He
a
was
jobber.
Matador?
He was a mid-tier wrestler before, but he was a headliner for a short period. But I wouldn't call Iron Mike as a jobber. Like, I think of Frank Williams, SD Jones, like
Pez
the Duke of
Whatley?
Dorchester. Like, there's certain guys who are only jobbers, and you'd see every Saturday morning getting their ass kicked, just working it.
I remember, like the Fabulous Muda became a jobber in Texas. Like he was like, and then Chris Adams became a jobber. Leaping Lanny Poffo was a jobber.
Everyone became a jobber,
Well, I
listen-
mean, Lanny Poffo never had like a big.
I never knew this though, that SD Special Delivery Jones was involved with major tag team people like Tony Atlas, Andre the Giant, and Pork Chop Cash.
Oh, he was a utility man. He was in all the WWF in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area.
I remember Pork Chop.
Pork chop.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Well,
to remember
Jimmy-
the name of that guy he tagged with at the end of his career.
Butch Johnson.
He was a football player guy.
Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
No, it was another colored guy like him. I'm trying to remember who it was.
What are you? What? I didn't hear anything.
Wow.
Oh, he was just he was an African American guy.
Right, yeah.
He was a football player, and he used to. His finishing move is that SD would throw him into the ropes, and this guy would just like shoulder tackle him, and that's it.
Butch Reed.
It's not Butcher. It was somebody else. Fuck, I wish I could remember.
Tony Atlas.
No,
No, he was
much
great.
later.
Tony Atlas.
Much later in his career. I'll find it.
Ron Simmons.
No.
No.
Okay, hang on a second. Delivery Jones.
He lost to Iron Mike Sharp once. He died. He died from a stroke.
Oh, I know how I'll find this out. I gotta look up the WrestleMania thing.
Special Delivery Jones played in the NFL.
Not a basketball Jones.
Oh no, hold on, different guy.
Too tall, Jones.
No, it's a different guy.
John Paul Jones. He played basketball.
Not that. Come on, man.
He had a great name though, Special Delivery Jones. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, that's
Jones,
a great
special
name.
delivery, and he'd shoot out his finger like a gun, like what's
So
his name?
Who's the
from
guy
the
that
Love
did
Boat,
the parrot?
Isaac.
Who's the parrot guy that did like the parrot dance? He did like the parrot dance. Who's the
Oh,
guy
Coco
with the-
Beware.
Coco Beware.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so that's not that one. That was when he lost there. Probably WrestleMania 2.
It's got to be Tony Atlas. Is what it's going to be.
I gotta find this because this guy also wrestled Jake the Snake in one of the WrestleManias, and he put the snake on him and all that shit. George Wells, that's it. George Wells.
I've never even heard of George Wells.
Yeah, he was a wrestler there for a while. Yeah, George Wells, an American retired professional wrestler and Canadian Football League player who competed in North American regional promotions.
Well, you said NFL player, didn't you?
Okay, no, I didn't. I just said a football player.
Oh, like we know Canadian fucking football players. All I know, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. George Wells.
George Wells. Yeah. I know the name. It sounds familiar.
I've never heard of him. So, yeah.
He was in just for a little while at the end.
It's also a generic name, so maybe I don't know him.
But yeah,
You're not going to be a star. I'll tell you right off the bat. You're not going to be a star with the name George Wells.
And you ain't going to beat the Killer Bees with a team like that, you know.
Wahoo McDaniel, he was like that guy. He had the tomahawk chop. That was like his finishing move.
I'm sure he was the shit in the 50s though, or when he was like in his prime.
You know who was badasses were the Blackjacks, like Mulligan and Lonzo. Those two guys together.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were fucking big. And,
Even Blackjack Mulligan was a big guy, like in like the 70s.
Like a thick guy. They were like thick.
Yeah. I meant big as in star quality, but yes, he was a big guy, and he was also a bleeder. He's someone who cut himself every match, like Dusty Rhodes.
The big cat,
so, like,
Ernie Ladd.
The photos were always great.
The big cat. I think he did a bunch of like martial arts stuff. He was one of those guys that had like the thrust in the throat. That was like his
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that. Where like you don't even touch the guy, but like it's like you stop before and bring it back, and but it looks so powerful.
I just watch guys like Kevin Sullivan. They like turn their back and like act like they're reaching in their trunks for something. You know, like he's pulling, he's getting something. You know, he's like they turn around all the time. Like
he's got the roll of quarters.
Yeah.
Kevin Sullivan was a pain in the ass. That guy.
Larry Zbyszko is another one. Like, he's reaching into the trunks. You know. I remember they had a guy like a Sheik knockoff in Texas called the Great Mephisto. And he had a boot. He like kicked it. He's loading the boot. You know.
Yeah.
He's like kicking it.
That too.
Mr. Fuji was another pain in the ass. Like always, got to bring in shit and like.
Like Muda. You know, like he'd like throw power on something.
Yeah, and he'd always be walking to the side, like just get to the match. Like, what a pain in the ass that guy was.
They had a couple of guys that had like flash paper. They like throw it like fire. He's throwing fire. You know, it's like.
Take care, Oakenshield.
And the next week the guy comes out blinded. Yeah, it's like See you, Jens.
Later.
I'll probably head out too soon in a minute. So.
Yeah, I need to too. I'm tired. I got to get up early to ride. But, yeah. We can talk wrestling. We can talk wrestling all day.
I have a feeling we'll be talking about it a lot coming up.
I could talk wrestling 24/7 easy. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. there's so many personalities and funny shit, you know. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
well, like watching the evolution of like Scott Steiner, you know. It's
Oh
like-
yeah.
It's like, oh my god, man.
Man.
Holler if you hear me.
Big Papa pumps your
Yeah.
hook up.
Holler if you hear me.
Hear
Yeah.
me.
Oh, my hoochie mama's out there. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Hoochie mama.
No man.
That guy was a poster child for steroids, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, his
absolutely.
arms are unbelievable.
Just like fucking roided out to the max, man. This is such a great song too. It's a great album. This
Oh
album,
yeah.
I really grew on me. You know, I always liked it, but I really like it more than I appreciate it more than I used to. Oh yeah, some of those wrestling stories. It's like, you know, how, you know, they drive, you know, pile into a car and how much they drank. You know,
Yeah.
like you know, the two cases of beer to drive from one venue to the next. You know, these guys
Listening
down and,
listening to the wrestling stories is more fun than watching the matches half the time. You know.
Oh, yeah, their stories are funny, like when they travel around.
well, I'm pretty sure probably Revs has some, so he can probably send them to me. So yeah.
I know. We're
Yeah,
totally
Russell, I
bowling
pulled them out.
dancing here.
I pulled them out. The liars are so good, but this is a great comp. It would make me big. I'll just show the liars because Jeff died. But this is some liars. This is like all like alternate song. It's almost the greatest hits.
It's like a knockoff of some girl.
Yeah, but
Totally some
it's
girls.
some liars. But it was great.
That's good.
There's this is the classic liars. And let's see which was there.
Is that album cover stating that there's an award
Yeah,
for the
liars.
liars and she's lying? And
Yeah,
she's
this
lying?
is Liars on Fire. This is, I think, the second. Or this might be the first. I can't remember. But Don't Give It Up Now, Help Your Hand. But that amp, my best friend Bob has that amp. Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
We used to gig with it. But what else? This is, what is it? Show She Pays Rent. This is a 12-inch.
They have a lot of output.
This
They
is,
have-
they've been around for years. This is a good one.
A Dan Electric.
Somerville.
you should send me those, and I can like archive.
This is this one's great. It's they cover The Outsiders with Wally Tax, the singer of The Outsiders, and there's Stiv Bators. They Stiv Bators sings on a song. They do Touch.
The Outsiders.
The Outsiders cover.
Oh,
All right, folks. Well, I think that's going to do it for this evening. And John, if John wants to send me those records, I will gladly do them. But
I'll send you the albums anyway. They're so good. They're great, but they were so important.
so we
But they
won't be
were-
convening on Sunday because I'll be in Toronto and about to go hang out with these guys and so thanks everyone for being here. May do
still doing
something
Tuesday?
Tuesday, depends. Maybe see how things go. I got a lot
Alright.
of shit to do, but we're gonna try.
I hear you.
But thanks everybody, and good to
Busy
see
summer.
you. And I will actually see some of you in a week and a day. So yeah.
Awesome. Sounds like a fun time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Ed, great
All
to
right.
see you, brother.
Yep. Oh,
Have fun with everybody.
Yeah, Ed. And I'll get your
And it's
stuff out.
and it's not a zebra motif.